Youbes Nation, it's the one and only Q-Man. Usually I have Kobe here. He was MIA today. We don't know why.
He goes MIA
He does.
every once in a while. It's like scheduled.
It's weird.
The scheduled.
It's weird. So Kurt is gonna fill in for him today.
We'll try.
You'll do a good job. You're the old master at this stuff. So what was this? Week 3, 4?
This is week 3.
Week 3. We had some good action tonight. Let's jump right in.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1 was. Oh, I know this. No, I don't. You guys tell me. Game 1.
Game. I don't even remember what game 1 was.
What? What are you doing?
I don't remember. I'm just like, it was.
Game 1 was the Monstars.
Oops.
The Monstars.
The Monstars play Free World.
You sure?
No, they didn't.
Monstars did not.
Straight
What are you
Raw.
doing?
Straight Raw.
What are you
Monstars,
doing?
Straight Raw. I got it. Monstars,
See,
Straight Raw.
usually Kobe does that stuff. He keeps track of all this stuff. Kurt's a bad navigator. So game 1 was the Monstars and Straight Raw, and it was a
championship repeat.
Championship rematch from last season. This was a good game.
This was a very good game.
It definitely was. It went up and down. The score never got away from either team.
There was that one point where Straight Raw looked like they were kind of pulling away.
Yeah. But,
and then somehow, the Monsters really did nothing different.
Right.
But yet the game just somehow became close.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I know what it was. Adam on Straight Raw was sitting out for quite some time.
He was, and he was controlling the boards when he was in. Wayne actually shot well.
He did. He played well tonight.
He did. I hate to give it to him, but he played well. He did. And, Straight Raw, they played a good game. Keith makes a difference for the Monstars.
He does. I think it's that extra playmaker that they didn't have before.
Yeah.
They've been going to Courtney a lot.
Yeah.
Right? And
yeah.
then Ryan would kick in here and there.
Right.
But they need someone else to help Courtney offset, that double team. And Keith did a good job tonight.
He did. The Monstars look good.
Did Straight Raw play their best game?
No, not at all. Not at all. They got up and down pretty well, but I've seen them hit shots at a much higher clip than they did tonight.
Slow-paced game.
Yeah.
Surprisingly for both teams, since they both usually score 80, 90 points. They like to run it up. Both teams shoot a lot of threes, which they did. Nothing seemed to foul. I think at halftime it was like 30 or something like that.
Right, and that's usually when the Monstars lose, when they don't,
score.
When they don't score a ton of points. But they pulled out a tight game.
Overtime.
It went to overtime. That's right. It did go to overtime. Actually, Straight Raw should have had that game in regulation.
They really should have.
It slipped. Weren't they up 4?
They were up 4. They took a couple of quick shots. Didn't get the rebound. Little lax on defense. Courtney glides in for 2 easy layups. Then opening, 5 or 6 straight quick points by Monstars?
Yeah, and then once it went to overtime, you knew it was over. So then that brought us to game 2, which was extremely interesting because it
probably
was...
game of the night.
Probably
game of the night.
Yeah, because we had the Berkeley Heights squad going against Free World. And nobody wanted to be the team to give the Berkeley Heights squad their first win in Florham Park. And that's how they played. They played like Free World really didn't want to give up this game. Nobody wanted to be the first.
With about 10 minutes left, I thought they may have been able to pull it out.
Me too.
I think it would have come down if Kevin would hit a couple of those shots. He was wide open. He's usually good for at least 3.
Yeah.
At least 3. I don't think he hit 1 tonight.
Matt played fantastic, the new guy.
He did, but he had to do everything.
Yeah, he did. And once he got tired.
There was a couple of times where Mo got the rebound in the basket. And he would go up and the ball would go in the opposite direction. But nobody was around him.
Mo missed a lot of layups.
Which is strange because he's usually
Yeah.
once he gets the rebound, he's like Lawrence. He gets the rebound, it's almost like guaranteed 2 points.
But he was very emotional because the Berkeley High squad. There's some physical guys, man. So once they started pushing Mo around, he got very upset, and he went on to miss a lot of layups. But
I thought there was gonna be a little fight there.
it looked like it was.
I thought he was just he gave a gentle nudge.
Yeah.
But I swore I saw his hand like.
Yeah. That could have been, the refs could have got him.
After the block.
Oh, that's right. The little guy from the other team blocked Mo's shot kind of wild, and
I think it was the second one too.
He got upset, and he really put a shove on that guy, man. I'm surprised that wasn't a tech. But hey, you're Berkeley Heights, and you in Florham Park. You're not getting a tech. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So, Free World, they fought hard. Matt did everything he could. But ultimately, the Berkeley Heights squad got their first win here in Florham Park. And then we had the 9:30 game, which featured Nate's gang versus Let's Get It.
Yes. Ugly game.
Very surprised at what happened in this game.
Ugly game.
No Noah.
Where is it?
He was out. No Noah, no Lawrence. Okay. Let's Get It only had 5 guys. I got to be honest, I expected a beatdown.
Why?
Let's Get It only had 5 guys. Oh boy. One of them was Phil. To play the whole 44 minutes.
Yeah.
And not only did Let's Get It get away with this, only having 5, and me and Phil, and I don't play a whole game either. But it was a drubbing.
It was.
I was there and I can't explain it.
It was a very ugly game.
It was.
It was very
The shots were falling. Jordan was hitting. We were setting tons of screens for him, and there wasn't a lot of talking on the screens.
There was no talking.
There was not a lot of pick left, pick right. I mean,
no talking.
I probably set screens 8 out of 10 times down the court, and I never heard pick right, pick left. It was kind of bad.
It was very bad. It was very bad.
That really threw me for a loop there. You figure, because I know Ernie was very pumped up for this game. Me being a former Nate's gang guy, he really wanted to stick it to me. So he was already, he was
getting ready.
He was ready.
Oh.
And I expected a beatdown.
Oh.
We only had 5 guys. I said, oh man, we in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So next thing you know, the shots were falling, and Let's Get It actually cruised for their first win of the season. I can't explain.
Who did you guys play last week? The Monstars?
No, we played the Monstars in week 1, and then we
Straight Raw.
Yeah, and then we lost to Straight Raw. So we were 0-2 going into tonight.
You're 1-2 now.
I thought it would be 0-3. I was surprised. Kurt has no answers.
I was there.
I have no answers. But Let's Get It moves to 1-2 with their big win today over Nate's gang. It's about 35 points.
Isn't that much?
Yeah.
I was about to take your stance, but I didn't want to hurt anybody.
What do you mean?
You're low bridging.
That's my thing, man. When you're from the old school, once you go down by 20, you start low bridging people. You gotta hurt somebody. You gotta make the night worthwhile.
Somebody's gotta pay.
So, any parting thoughts, Kurt?
One good game. One surprising game. 2 surprising games, if you really look at it.
Yeah.
We're halfway. Well, no, we're not halfway. We're almost halfway. But team to watch next week.
Berkeley Heights. They're scary.
They've got talent.
They do.
They have some talent.
Do. I mean, if they put it together, I'm not a big fan of their backcourt situation. But just in terms of, like, they have the one guy that can really score. But he's, like, running a point, and he's not really a point.
Well, I think they were exposed. The fact that out of 5 people, they couldn't shut down with one person.
Yeah, that is very true.
And most Florham Parks teams have 2 or 3 people that you must pay attention to.
Good point. Matt did whatever he wanted to do against those guys.